got that gas a little bit earlier than Mirazor, if you remember. And he actually also got the expansion up a little bit earlier, but looks like Mirazor is just going to start mining at his expansion, not really deciding to transfer quite as many drones as Endless Waltz did. So that could play an effect, as it looks like they both have pretty similar drone counts, 28 to 30. But it does look like Endless Waltz does have his queen up before Mirazor as well. So one other thing that a lot of people will neglect to remember is that Zerg versus Zerg is not just about gas and minerals as their resources. They also have a third resource, which is larva. And I would actually say that Endless Waltz right now is leading in that larva just because he had that extra expansion for a little bit longer. And he did have that queen a bit sooner as well. Anyways, we're going to see Mirazor poking a little bit at the front. Oh no, that was a huge Baneling hit. Oh my god. Mirazor really losing half of his Zerglings to that one Baneling. A very cost-effective Baneling indeed. It looks like he might even end up oh my god. He ends up losing the remaining 4, which was a pretty good trade for Endless Waltz. He did deny scouting into the main, which is likely what Mirazor really would have wanted to happen. And it looks like Endless Waltz does have his Roach Warren down. He is starting to crank out some of those 7 of those roaches. It doesn't look like Mirazor does have a Roach Warren yet, which is generally what you tend to go for. You either go for that or you go for Mutalisks. And it looks like Mirazor is opting to go for the Mutalisks. You can see here he's getting all of his gas geysers down because those Mutalisks are so gas heavy. But you know, if Endless Waltz does not manage to do a good amount of damage with this push he's about to do right here, this could cause some huge damage. And Mutalisks will just basically go uncontested because roaches, as you may know, don't actually attack Mutalisks because they're air units. So the Mutalisk is a risky play, and he's going to have to hold this off. These Spine Crawlers are definitely going to help. But, you know, Mirazor really only has these Banelings and these Zerglings, as well as these 4 Spine Crawlers to defend. It looks like Endless Waltz is about to go in, and the Banelings are being wasted on the Roaches. Oh, no, that's not how you want things to go. Oh, no, Mirazor. You want those Banelings to be used on the Zerglings, and the Roaches are able to tank the damage. That's not good. And Endless Waltz just going for the jugular, trying to do some economic damage while these Roaches finish up the Spine Crawlers, as things are looking pretty grim. But the great Baneling hit from Mirazor, and the drones are getting involved. Meanwhile, Endless Waltz is doing a lot of economic damage, though. He's taking out so many of these drones. It looks like, oh no, Mirazor might end up holding this off, but I'm just not sure that he has the good position right now, as Endless Waltz is just continuing to stream more and more Zerglings down. But, you know, oh my god, Mirazor is starting to produce his initial Mutalisks, and if he can get away with these Mutalisks and still keep as many drones as possible, he might be able to win this. But I don't know, so many of his drones are going down. As you can see, he's down to just 12 drones, and here's this lone Mutalisk, but it's just not going to be able to do enough damage. And Mirazor decides to GG, realizing that the game was over, and, you know, his Mutalisk just didn't come out in time. It was a great game. You could see there was a lot of mind games going on. There's a lot of trying to pressure, and a lot of the great Baneling versus Zergling micro. But it looks like ultimately, I think that this came down to, while there was some great micro going on, I think this really came down to a bit of a build order counter, as Endless Waltz really just decided to move out at a great time. He did so much damage, came out at a time where Mirazor really just did not have the economy to deal with the push that was going on because he was going for those Mutalisks. Anyways, that's going to be it for today, guys. My voice is starting to kill me, but, you know, thanks for tuning in. I hope you guys all enjoy the games. Please follow me. I would love to have more subscribers. I like to do team games. You know, I mess around with a bunch of people, and, you know, you can feel free, if you're in chat, you can give me your character code, and I'll feel free to play some games with you. Maybe I'll stream those too, if you don't stream cheat. But also trying to get into casting, so again, any feedback on casting I would love to hear. Always looking to improve my casting. maybe someday I can be as great of a caster as JP, Day9, Husky, StarCraft, Pain User, all those good casters. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and this is going to be Fear Dragon signing out.